I've heard people praise The Sims, Call of Duty, and Battlefield, but I've never really heard anybody praise their publishers. In these examples, Activision and Electronic Arts, better known as EA. Why is this, you may ask? Well, I have an answer for you. Let's take a journey on why everybody hates publishers. And sorry if you hear a little bit of reverb. My room is pretty empty right now. So, yeah. A point that I don't see brought up as much is the fact that games are forced out by publishers when they aren't even close to done. I've seen this happen with the recent Call of Duty games. None of these games have really been finished, I'd say. I believe this started with Black Ops 3. The game had poor game chat for the whole 1 year cycle, terrible balancing of both guns and specialist, and that carries over to Infinite Warfare and somewhat to the brand new World War II. I'm going to start this rant with Activision. They're slimy to say the least. They ruined Bungie. Bungie, for Christ's sake. How do you ruin Bungie? And then there's Spyro. Oh, no, let's not go there. That's just terrible. They don't even promote these huge yet mediocre games properly on their website. On the Destiny 2 part of their game showcase, it literally says, word for word, holiday sale, generic link dot available now. For real? Wait, 1 second, let me check.
Good trash in this bitch, never had a bad bitch. Had one bitch look like trash, but I hit. I'm a nasty low standard.
Oh my god, it does. Just use a hyperlink. Wow, that is terrible. But either way, let's just let that slip for now and talk about some of their games. Some of Activision's exclusive games, starting with Destiny 2, just like Destiny, was an absolute disappointment. What makes it funny is that it was a disappointment for the same reason Destiny was a disappointment. No story, except if you want to count DLC, microtransactions, pay-to-win elements not fleshed out, no difficulty except for on raids where the difficulty suddenly spikes compared to the rest of the game. I don't even remember dying to a non-raid boss once during the whole campaign of Destiny 1. And I assume that carries over to Destiny 2, from what I've seen on Rags and Freeney's review of it. Now, Skylanders. Everyone knows why this game is bad. They lock the play experience behind a paywall, making you have to buy toys to play the game. Now you may ask, what's the difference between this and Nintendo's Amiibos? Well, that's a pretty good question. The thing is, Amiibos are completely optional and don't really give you that much of an edge. While Skylanders of certain types will help you with certain parts of the games where you have to defeat certain types of enemies that may be easier with a different Skylander. Like, let's say, maybe a ranged Skylander or like a melee Skylander. Either way, let's forget that travesty of a company and move on to EA. Although they are presented better than Activision, they as a company are 10 times worse. Forcing pay-to-win loot crates into games that don't even need it. If I remember right, there was literally a Battlefront 2 case called Win Crate. Win Crate.
Trick with these progression systems is that you want players to feel like they're unlocking cool new stuff by playing, but without explicitly making them better than people who are just getting into the game. Battlefront 2 is very black and white about this. You either have the star cards that make you win, or you have nothing and you suck dick. The upgrades very literally make you better at the game. Here's a card that makes your grenade better. Here's a card that lets you be Yoda faster. This pay-to-win system pissed people off so bad that EA actually retracted the ability to buy your upgrades temporarily. So we'll see how long. Oh, you can now purchase a loot crate that allows you to instantaneously win the match.
Next up, Need for Speed. Next up, Need for Speed. Every Need for Speed game I've played is the exact same as the last. This also applies to the rest of the games EA produces, so I'm just going to be skipping over the rest. If you know what The Sims 1 is, you know what The Sims 4 is. But either way, that's about it for this video. If you liked it, you want to see more of my problem with videos, you know what to do. leave a like, go down there, subscribe also. If we can get 3 likes, I feel like that's reachable. If we can get 3 likes, a unicorn will come down and give me an actual decent mic. Alright, peace.